Or man, stop what you're doing. Massive update just dropped inside of Mech Arena, and it's in the pipeline. It's landing sooner than you think, boys. We're gonna go to the news section right here. This is the gist of it, an epic content repricing. This is absolutely bloody massive, and we'll go into why in just a sec. The update is this. 3 months ago, we rolled out a repricing update for common, uncommon, and rare mechs and weapons. Having analyzed both our data and your feedback, we've decided to roll out another phase of price reductions. In 14 days, we're going to be lowering the prices for all epic mechs and guns. The update will reduce the prices of both acquiring and upgrading said mechs and weapons, which is bloody beautiful as well, by the way. Just like last time, this update is aimed at improving your experience in the arena and ensuring smoother progression overall. Follow the link below to get to the FAQs. We're going to get to that in just a little bit as well, man. There's all kinds of updates that you've got to pay attention to for this one. It's going to be a massive game changer for a hell of a lot of people, especially me on my free-to-play account, so it probably applies to you as well, man. Hey, speaking of the free-to-play account, man, if you look at the start of a new Mech Arena account, and get that done right now by using the beginner promo link that is down below this video. Click on that link on laptop or PC. I'm sorry, it doesn't work on mobile devices that have ever even sniffed Mech Arena before in the past. Laptop or PC, click on that link and use that link to create your new Mech Arena account for all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now, including a free legendary starter mech in Brick House. Okay, man. What does this mean? Well, first and foremost, it means that I very much regret now taking a bunch of my epic mechs up to 6 stars over the past month or so. If I just waited another couple weeks, who knows, maybe I could have saved 1,000 or a couple thousand A coins taking these guys up to 6 stars. Because yeah, the cost of upgrading your mechs, both in terms of your epic mechs. The cost of upgrading your epic mechs in both terms of A coins and blueprints is going to get drastically reduced. And so, yeah, if you are sitting on any of your epic mechs that you're ready to take up to 6 stars, or you are looking around in the gear hub and you are thinking about buying, I don't know, Killshot for the very first time, or the Orion for the very first time, or the likes of the Aegis for the first time, just wait. Just hold back, right? On my free-to-play account, actually, I'm like 100 A coins away from being able to buy Aegis, and I'm like 100,000 credits away from being able to buy Zephyr. Now I'm just going to wait for 2 weeks. It makes no bloody sense for me to spend those resources on Zephyr and Aegis right now. It just doesn't. I might as well chill on the free-to-play account and save potentially thousands of A coins and hundreds of thousands of credits for this. Now, how much can we expect the cost of epic mechs to be reduced in the gear hub? Well, when it came to the rare and the uncommon mechs in the gear hub, it was like a, I don't know, 70 or 80% reduction in costs in both buying the mechs as well as upgrading them and ranking them up to 5 stars, 6 stars, that kind of thing, right? It got drastically cheaper, massively. Now, I don't expect the epic mechs to get quite the sizable reduction that the rares and the uncommons did. Most of them I feel like are relatively fairly priced as long as you're not wasting your cash buying duds and pieces of crap, especially in terms of the weapons, right? Knowing what to buy and what to skip on is generally gonna help you out a lot. Me, I would expect about maybe a 40 or 50% price reduction on epic weapons and on epic mechs, right? Which is gonna make some of these epic guns like Helix Racks, for example, an absolute steal, right? Helix Racks are gonna come very high value and beautifully affordable for what they're going to do for your account, right? Fantastic gun with the helixes. And then it's going to take guns that are a little bit more divisive. Some people take them, some people leave them, like the quantum guns, for example. Things like nade launchers, which I actually quite like. I do have the nade launcher 10s maxed out on my main account. Things like nade launchers, though, people tend to buy the cryo launchers instead. Well, with this change, you're going to be much more free to kind of just pick up both the cryos and the nades in future, which is great. Awesome. So some more details about this change, right? Let's get to the FAQs, man. This is the official forum post on Plarium.com. Let's check this out, dude. So first and foremost, in 14 days, they're going to be lowering the prices of epic mechs and weapons. Very lovely. The effective date is going to be September 15th. That's how long you've got to wait before upgrading any of your epic guns, buying any new epic guns, any of that kind of thing, right? September 15th is the go day, so save up all your A coins and your credits for the next couple of weeks, particularly if you're still in the relative early game of your account and you're still collecting, your first epic mechs and stuff like that, like I am on my free-to-play, man. Why the change? Just like last time? Okay, blah. Let's get to the FAQs, man, because there are some caveats to all of this. Will the change affect only the prices in offers? The upcoming repricing will take place across the whole balance, including real money prices. So if you're a spender in the game, you're going to buy some epics. They're going to be reduced in cost as well. Prices in credits, A coins, and blueprints, which is bloody beautiful, especially the blueprints one as well. That's going to be great, man. It just means faster 6-star mechs on new accounts for newer players, which is great. Moreover, the cost of content upgrades will be recalculated as well. The price of the current of the content upgrades will depend on the content's energy capacity. Bit strange how they're using the word content now as like a stand-in for mechs and guns, I guess, just like a collective term. But so is this actually true in that just basically like lower energy guns and lower energy capacity mechs are going to be cheaper to upgrade as well? Maybe in terms of A coins. Not quite sure how to read that, but well, there you go. We'll see how it turns out. Is this a permanent change? That seems like a very, very silly question, really. Of course, it's a bloody permanent change. They might rebalance things a little bit as time goes on, but yeah, they're not going to like launch a huge discount on epic mechs, are they? And then just 3 days later, you know what, man? We changed our mind. Let's revert everything, you know. Well, maybe they will do that, but I really, really doubt it, you know. Next up, are there going to be any shuffles in Gear Hub tiers, like able to get the Aegis a little bit sooner, stuff like that? The answer is no. Content distribution across the Gear Hub tiers will remain the same, and the logic of receiving a second copy of the heavy weapons remains unchanged. Got it. Will you decrease the price of legendary mechs and weapons, as well as pilots, implants, and mods in the future? If not, why does the change apply to epic content only? I haven't read the answer to this. Of course they're not going to reduce the cost of legendary mechs. Are you kidding me, man? I really, really doubt it. Legendary mechs are supposed to be a big momentous event when you get your hands on a Lego mech, right? They're like the core thing that you're saving up for. So I really doubt it. What they actually say is, with this repricing presenting rather major changes to the game and its balance, we're currently focusing on the lower rarities of mechs and weapons. Our team wants to act in such a way as to look at the impact of smaller change on the overall ecosystem and make further decisions. We'll keep you notified in advance regarding all possible future changes. Okay, so in all seriousness, I can see them maybe eventually decreasing the cost of some legendary guns and mechs in the future, in the lower Gear Hub tiers, right? The legendaries that show up in like Gear Hub tier 5, 6, stuff like that. Maybe they can get dialed down a little bit, right? I'm thinking like legendary guns and that kind of thing. The lower energy legendary guns, maybe. That's mostly because anytime Plarium add a new legendary mech to the game, it usually arrives in one of the later Gear Hub tiers, is very, very difficult to get. It's kind of premium, and they're eventually going to get to the point where there's like 50 legendary mechs in the game or something, and you just can't have them all be ridiculously expensive. And so I imagine that the lower energy capacity legendary mechs and the cheaper legendary weapons, like lower energy weapons and stuff like that, will eventually get reduced a little bit, just to make it not feel like an insurmountable mountain that you're trying to climb as a new player who's trying to collect all of these things. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that maybe happening in the distant future. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't expect like a widespread discount on legendary mechs anytime soon. Will the change affect the blueprint drop rates for the maxed content? No, unsurprisingly, the content repricing does not include any changes to blueprint drop rates. What else have we got down here, man? Okay, I mean, that's it really. And so now I hand it back on over to you guys. What do you guys think of this, man? I think this is just a crazy, awesome, badass change with basically no downsides that I can think of. Unless, like, you're watching this video right now and just this morning you spent a crap load of blueprints taking an Orion up to 6 stars. In which case, you just didn't get the news in time. And I'm sorry about that. But yeah, on my free-to-play account, needless to say, and on many of your guys' accounts, I'd imagine you're in the same boat as me, where just hold off. September 15th is going to be go time. Thanks for watching, guys. Share your thoughts down below in the comments, man. Let me know what you guys think about this. Make sure to hit like on the video and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did enjoy it. And of course, if you're looking to start off a new Mech Arena account, start off that new Mech Arena account right now by clicking on the beginner promo link down below at the top of the video description box.